morning, YouTube. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Twitter. Anybody that tapped in from any of my links. How's everybody doing this morning? Sorry for being a little late this morning. It's a little irresponsible this morning. Woke up late. PPI was at 7:30. Although looking at the charts as of right now, it looks like we haven't missed much. Still, price is very consolidated. Necessarily haven't got the confirmations we'd like to get before we start hopping into a play. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on to the charts on on TradingView and get some analysis down, so everybody kind of have an idea and understanding of what I'm thinking about doing for my trades this morning. So price is very, very consolidated this morning. Taking a look at London session as well. London session looked like it didn't do much either. Um, as soon as London opened, we basically just only made a support, pushed up to 1672, and pretty much consolidated after that point. To me, that only tells me one thing and one thing only, that New York session is going to push one direction. We are going to either push to the upside or downside, obviously. As of right now, it looks more clear to me that we could be pushing to the top side. Looking to just kind of wait and before I, scale into any positions. Really just gonna just maintain to be patient today. Just like every day. Probably gonna go ahead and just close 10 pips second I secure it. I don't know if I'm gonna be holding too much of the position. Um, then again, depending if it's a buy, I think I probably would hold just only because we have such clean traffic to the left. Um, but we are ranging right now, ranging pretty hard too. We're ranging in between price level 1662 and price level 1672. Um, as of right now, I'm looking to just let these 30-minute candles close. Hopefully we can start maybe closing. If I was to consider a sell, I would potentially consider a sell if we close below. And this is kind of risky because personally, I would like to see what it looks like on the higher time frames here. See, yeah, this is a very strong support. So now we got a very strong support right here around the the 1660.84 level. It's super important to understand that we can easily reject this area and push back up into our range that we have already developed. Obviously, producer price index hasn't really done too much to affect price at this point. 10 minutes left in the 4-hour candle. October 12th, baby. October 12th PPI. This is good stuff. Hope everybody's morning, day, night, wherever you are in the world. Hope it's going good so far. Looking to make it a little bit better today with a successful position. Jesus looking pretty nice, but wow, that candle on this is. Whew. So many pips is ranges, by the way. It's important to understand that. We usually want about a 30 pip range or more. Yeah, this is clearly a lot more than that. So that's 100 pips. So we're in a 100 pip range right now. So we got 7 minutes till this candle's closing, and we're really starting to pump up to that resistance level. I'm really curious to see now if we can start, possibly price can start pushing past that, and we can get a candle close above this resistance here. Within that case, honestly, I feel like I would most likely like to take a buy. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start trading this up because I'm like really looking forward to trading. Um, Excuse me, guys. Alright, so that's the analysis for this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my phone really quick, get the update to my socials that I am live at this point. Oh my goodness. Sorry anybody's on the stream just hearing me cough like a mother. I'm about to mute my mic when I do that shit. Oh man, I appreciate the comment. I really appreciate the comment. I was talking this whole time. Um, I coughed earlier and I muted my mic. But regardless, all I was trying to say is that right now I was happy to see that we have a bottom wick that is formed on this 30-minute candle. It's beautiful because at this point, impulsive entries for me are kind of iffy because we do got NYSE coming up, and NYSE can be a very big factor in this. And basically, if I was looking at impulsive entry, I'm looking at impulsive entry right here. To me, it's still relatively risky to impulsive entry. I mean, it could just flood up. I mean, impulsive entry in general are risky, but I've almost considered impulsive entering right here, but that's even more risky in my opinion. I feel like it'd be a smarter option to enter up here and then get that push we'd like to see that goes up. That's why I'm remaining as patient as possible at this point. This is too early. I feel like I would rather wait for the candle to close, because we could just pull all the way up here and then push back down and then close right here, right where I'd like, and then eventually make the push to the top side like we're trying to see. But right now, just um, really just trying to remain patient, especially because we got our candle still playing around bearish. And if the candle does end up closing bearish, like I said, entering a sell at that point, I don't know. I'm leery on it, but at the same time, I'd rather catch it at the early resistance, so I could. It's not gonna be surprising maybe if I do make a sell, just because I really like the fact we got NYSE coming up. NYSE is gonna be super beneficial to our trades this morning. PPI really didn't do much, to be honest. PPI really did not do much. We've been pretty much consolidating since London session. London session made a support push to the top side around 1672, and ever since 1672, we have been just consolidating quite a bit. We've made a pretty big range, um, so really looking forward to this next 30 minutes. So it's like a 60 pip range as well, so that's like really nice. We have a resistance right here as well, so I just need to pay attention to that as well. I'm kind of just disregarding it because if there was a sell I'd like to catch, it would be down here at this point. Um, yeah, I just gotta pay attention to that. Bro, that's so funny, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. That's hella funny, bro. Because you probably looking at my mouth moving, probably trying to turn up the volume on this shit. My mute's been muted the whole time. That's terrible. That's my bad. So very interesting. At this point, we were pushing down very very hard. But like I said though, it's gold. Gold is so interesting. So I'd really like to see. I mean, this candle could flip. We have a lot of time left in this candle. We have 30 minutes. It's very interesting to see how much is pushed down at this point. Cause I really was considering that it was gonna push the top side, but right now we're pushing to the downside. So either way, I just gotta be prepared to be able to stay fluid in the markets. be able to change my bias at a correct time, where it's not necessarily FOMO influenced, where I'm not like if anybody doesn't know what FOMO means, basically fear of missing out. If I was like into like, oh fuck, like kind of like trading with too much emotion instead of sticking with my analysis. Cause you learn more too if you stick with your analysis. You stick with your analysis and you trade with that, then you'll understand because that's the whole thought process you have behind it. If you just react off your emotions, see price jumping around, enter in the markets because you start seeing it breaking, you weren't able to enter at the point you wanted to, it's a good time for you to get chopped up because I've easily been there myself personally. So, it's just one of those things just you just keep getting better and stuff. But yeah, we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Cooling, cooling, cooling. Hey, but good looks Mario for getting me on the mic earlier. That was clutch. Hella clutch. Alright, let's just turn that off. Take off our calc at that point and start kind of marking up the charts we got here. So pretty much within this box here. If we get a candle to close bearish within this box, I think I'm gonna be willing to take that sell. It's pretty risky because like obviously there's a lot of supports by, but we'll just see. I want to see though because it's still. Let's see, 1666. That's pretty sure the same price level. Mhm. We do got a top wick on our 4 hour as well. Something I'm really hoping for this morning especially is at least, especially right now in specific, the time we're talking right now, 8:11. This candle in specific, I really wanted to either break a support, break a resistance, or get close to one of those things to where the 8:30 candle we can possibly enter a fucking impulsive entry. Because right now it's looking like fuck, PPI ain't doing shit for us besides ranging. Yeah, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we're just trying to be we're just patient. We're just waiting in the markets. Maybe we can take a look at DJ. Maybe there's something I could potentially think about entering on DJ, but honestly, it's in the same boat. Although GJ, a fucking New York session or London session, wow. I mean, talk about bullish. This mug was very bullish. So here at the start of London session, was pretty slow. We're just creeping down slow bearish, and then all of a sudden, man, wow. 3:30 or 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock this morning for London session, it just absolutely shredded the charts going to the upside. And can we see a similar move at this point since we're already starting to creep down, or can we see a similar push to the downside? Something I can consider. Something to consider this morning. Because obviously gold looks right, but GJ is still. I prefer. I do like trading GJ. I have no problem trading GJ. I do like it. It does move slow, but with the right setup though, it can treat you really nice. Gold is like the better you get at trading it, it's definitely plays can be done every single day. 10 pips can be secured easily, not necessarily easily, but 10 pips are easily there. Now the entries for gold extremely fucking difficult, extremely difficult. That shit is not easy, like whatsoever. But like to be able like 10 pips is like not a lot, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if we can get just consistent with that, boom, that's it. So that's all we're doing here. Now something on GJ though, right? So this is looking all good. I gotta really start making a decision here because 8:30 is coming up. What was I say? Oh yeah, so I had to make a decision like at what point would I like to sell GJ, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gents, that looks pretty solid right there. If we can get that candle to close below that support, it's a 30 pip range. I mean, it's pretty ideal. It's pretty ideal. We got 13 minutes left. If the candle closes anything like this, psych, I'm not entering shit. Zero. I ain't answering nothing. But now gold though, right now we look at gold. It could be going crazy. No, I'm tripping. Ain't nothing going on. Same stuff. All right, so this is where it gets weird. I don't know. I think still gonna still like to remain patient. And the reason why I always put potential sales, cause that's just something like that I'm considering, but it just depends on what it looks like. I'll consider the sales, cause honestly I felt more strong with PPI being around the corner. I was like, oh dude, we should just keep this momentum going, but clearly not, right? So we're starting to switch. So now I'm definitely starting to consider sales, but definitely around, definitely below this. But how it's closing now, I got to consider like impulsive entries. And now impulsive entries here, I'm really worried about because there's a lot of supports around, and your entry is gonna be very important. Catching an early entry is gonna be one of the best, but catching too early could, I don't know. I don't know, man. The sales, I'm not doesn't seem too keen on them. But I said that the stream yesterday, and believe it was it was gold, and that shit just fucking went straight down with a with a weak bearish too. It was like a weak bearish candle, and it ended up just pushing down real hard. And it's funny too, because I had a position earlier that was 10 pips profit. I told the chat, everybody in that I wanted to keep holding it. If we hit stop loss break even, is what it is. Well, that's exactly what happened. Stop loss got hit at break even, and yeah, it closed super weak bearish, and then the next candle, bro, like no drawdown, anything, and just flooded down. So it was a little disappointing because I was like, it's interesting, but regardless, we stayed safe in the markets. I mean, scared money don't make none, but at the same time, it's these markets don't fear nothing, bro. They'll mess you up, freaking chew you up and spit you out if you're not ready. So um, it's a learning experience. Every day we come here is a learning experience. So yeah, this looks like shit, man. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like shit. Then we got GJ flipping around. It's so funny. Well, boys and girls are looking like so far. It's looking like impulsive entries. I don't know how much I feel on taking a buy at any point here, because generally I like to take my buys on supports, very early. If this is the one that supports it, I'm pretty much entering off this one, and this is the cancel I'm hoping I get my money off of, right? Gosh damn, could you imagine? Look at that. I mean, this is easily a 30 pip drop. Sheesh. I couldn't imagine, bro. I'd be salty as hell. You getting a buy, ready to support, boom. You better hope that money just went up first and then made this support or made this downward, then came back up to do this. Because that'd be depressing. With this candle closing like this on the hourly, shit, man. Hopefully we can expect it to keep pushing up. But it's not one to do that. It's taking its sweet time. Yeah, guys. So we're gonna be in a delicate situation and probably dealing with impulsive entries here. Something just tells me that 8:30 really is gonna bring it on. I feel like we're gonna break one of these resistances and it's gonna be impulsive. I don't think we're gonna be able to be lucky today and catch a impulsive or candle close entry. You could, obviously if it closes this sells potentially, but even then, I just don't like it, bro. It's not at the top of this resistance. We can still push up. It's in the range. Staying out of it. Staying out of it. And every day I come on the stream, I want to do my best to just keep doing better and better, making it a good podcast. Anybody want to say something in there? Throw down their trade ideas, anything like that. It's all love. I'm not gonna sit here and judge what anybody really thinks. If you want to get into a buy, sell, and I'm going to get, and we have conflicting, what's it called, biases. It's not a big deal, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because either way, we're gonna learn either way, and excuse me, with doing your own analysis and everything like that, um, you're only gonna benefit yourself, and you take the loss, you're gonna learn a lot more than the win, but you get the win off your analysis. It just feels really good. So um, I'm always saying if I take a loss and someone else takes a dub and they're like, "Hey, bro, I told you," I'm like, "Hey, man, great trade." You know what I'm saying? I now have the opportunity to learn of maybe what I could have done to understand this better, right? So it's like I kind of think of it more like that. I'm not more of a person to be like envious or anything like that, or jealous, like shit, like you know doesn't it's all trading's all solo. If I'm in motherfucking Dubai You ain't gonna have the same person to tell you how to trade, but you. And that's the beauty, but that's why I love this stuff so much. So independent. The money is just astonishing, really. I mean, if you develop the skills, and yeah, there couldn't really be a better profession. Honestly, I mean, this is what like big time governmental worker type stuff be like. They be on. And I think it's beautiful that we get the opportunity to trade in these markets. Even though all the odds are stacked against us, that's what makes us on the bottom like strive and just do so much better than some people that are already at the top because we had to take against all odds and find a way to be consistent in these markets. And that's what's so beautiful about it. And there ain't no excuses, man. Shit, people have, I've had a relatively decent little losing streak here, so but no matter what though, it's not gonna ever hurt my confidence in the markets or anything like that. It's been silly. So we got 5 minutes, 5 minutes till this candle closes. Still nothing going on. I wonder if GJ's still pushing up at this point. No. Could be on the stream for a little bit to be honest. It's if I gotta wait, man, I gotta wait. You know, 'Cause who knows? 9, 10 o'clock, man, we get that perfect entry. 'Cause the thing that I'm like really trying to do the best on is like I've understand, bro, since like at least with gold, since the London session, we've been just pretty much consolidated. This one of these sessions is gonna have to break, and I'm feeling pretty strong about New York session being that session. So, um, I really want to capitalize well today. All right, so the candle's still playing around within this range. We're pretty close. We got 2 minutes left. We got 2 minutes left. Gold, I'm not really tripping on entering anything on that. Now, GJ, it's risky now. It's very risky, but I do feel like if we can get a nice close below this 162, I'd feel confident entering it. So, if we don't do that though, I don't see it worth risking any of my profits. And if we close bullish, I don't consider it worth it buying it either. I don't. How terrible. How terrible, man. I was so excited. I was so excited for him, and now he's got to just keep waiting. Which is no problem, you know. This is something to practice, you know. Shit. Some people, even myself, at a certain point, is like just 'cause it was that time that vault, I was just trying to enter something like stupid. But some part of me just this does look kind of good though. Not gonna lie. You know, we got this wick right here. You know, multiple resistance forms. I don't know. I just want to stay out of it because I want to stick to my analysis, but it looks kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that did look pretty nice. That's like instantly 10 pips. Look definitely pretty nice. Could have been the position we entered on. I'm just been playing a little safe. Cause I need to consider this is a 60 pip range, you know? Right here and here is like pretty decent. So this is like the start of that candle. Boom. That's almost pretty fundamental, right? Yeah, that'd have been what we're looking for right there. But we are in this, you know, within this consolidation area. But the way this candle printed just looked really nice. I can definitely see this candle closing, filling this wick. If it pushes further down, great. You know what I'm saying? But if not, we'll just wait. And personally, I'm not gonna enter no impulsive entries. Like if we fill this wick and we start playing around right here, I'm gonna wait for the candle to close below this, and then consider the enter. One 61.86. All right, let's see about that. Let's try and do an impulsive entry here. If we go past 161, if we break this, that's the 4 hour. In order for me to feel confident on these sales at this point, like I said, I want this candle to start pushing below this for an impulsive entry. Our gold impulsive entries are coming up too. me take a look at this. Look at this. So maybe with gold I like the candle close, right? That's probably what I'll do. I don't know if I want to enter impulsively on that. This I want to enter more impulsively just because the candles look so clean to the downside. We got clean candles going up. Could have clean candles coming down. Looks about the same thing happening to the left. We can image that same thing. I'm just gonna be patient with this entry. But I'm looking to impulsive enter right here for anybody curious. That's where I'm looking to impulsive enter. Alright, now as we start pushing to the top side, it's like, what should we start considering, right? We just gotta be patient. NYC is doing something at this point. Because candles are definitely moving. Yo, I'm really not gonna lie. If gold wanted to flip, oh man, that would make my day. I would love to see that because then at that point, buys look so much better. Like sells, dude, I don't even know, bro. Sells, like the whole sell thing is just entries to me seem difficult, bro. Entries on here, bro. If I take a loss, at least gonna be like, damn, like I can figure out a way of maybe why my bears are more like wrong. This is just like I know it's just super consolidated. I feel like really trying to find that key entry would be tough. Up here, it's like I could pretty much look and be like, I was a little too anxious, entered too early, you know, maybe I, didn't wait fully for the candle to close, something along those lines, right? But I could blame on something like that, right? But this, if it breaks above this or this candle closes bullish above these candles, at that point, I'm definitely gonna answer. I'm gonna take that risk at that point. The probability, in my opinion, would be pretty high for us to secure 10 pips. Yeah, on everything, I hope this candle does that. And it's doing that too. That's, yes, sir. Just getting my stuff ready. Just because it's very volatile time, very volatile pair. We can start pushing up quicker, and I could get my stuff ready. And I want to be able to just be ready to hit the button, get in the trade, and start managing. Start managing. But like I said, I'd probably most likely like to enter impulsively up here. So let's get my stop loss like up there, right? If this even happens. Man, that's where we start closing bearish again, bro. I'm gonna be disappointed, dude. Got like 19 minutes left. We got plenty of time in the candles, to be honest, to like, keep pushing, keep pushing bullish. I really want to see gold push bullish. Alright, shoot. Oh well. Damn, my hair is just everywhere right now. Oh. So generally, guys, I close the stream at 9 a.m. But I believe I'm looking to stay on a little longer today. Because generally, I like to catch my plays within New York Open or NYSE. Because generally, for me, that's been my most profitable time. But we did see one play out very, very well, which obviously was this exact play, which is now the candle's closing. I mean, you'd had to have secured your position, but there was a potential time to catch 10 pips or more. Um, didn't act upon it though. Something I still haven't got better at is manipulating two different trades, two different positions with the magic keys. Still, yeah, man. 100% this gold candle wants to go bullish, bro. I just really trying to wait for that good entry. I'm liking how it's pushing though. We got 15 more minutes. I'm really hoping this next 15 minutes just pushes up. That's what the fuck I'm trying to see. Which I feel pretty strong. I feel pretty confident this next 15 minute will do that. We've created a solid bottom wake at this point. We gotta push up to the top side at this point. Got one more minute. Oh yeah, there we go. Come on. 15. Oh, this 15 minutes gonna kill it. With 15 minutes could possibly get us in our impulse of entry. Be for real, for real. There we go. 15 minutes just open. Yeah, we're pushing up. We're pushing up. So if I have anybody new that tapped into the stream as of right now, what I'm looking to do right now, I have my open calc open. I have my magic keys ready to enter a position. I have not entered anything at this point of this session. There has been no trades taken. I am waiting currently for the price at this point to either close above the resistance we see, pretty much right where my stop loss is. If we can get a bearish candle to close, or a bullish candle, excuse me, a bullish candle to close right above that area, or within that area 1673, I'm entering a buy. But now if this bullish candle pushes past that in this moment, I'm going to enter an impulsive entry at 1675.40. At that point, I feel like it's more beneficial to me to enter the impulsive entry, and because preferably I'd rather wait for the candle to close. Give me a better confirmation of what really wants to happen. Is it gonna want to respect this resistance we got formed, or is it gonna want to break this resistance and keep pushing past and price keep pushing to at least maybe 1682, 1681? Realistically, we could see more than 1678 right off the bat, but further of today, we could possibly reach back up to 1682. Yes, sir, dude. We're getting what the fuck we're wanting, dude. This is putting a smile on my goddamn face. I'm not gonna lie. Feels good when you see what the hell you want to play out. I'm telling you that it definitely does. I'm ready to execute well. And if I lose, I'm still gonna keep this smile on my face. Damn. So what I did forget, I got a barber's appointment at 10 o'clock. So this candle is gonna mean a lot. it's gonna mean a lot for the stream at least, for me to at least like get into something or not. Oh, here we go, baby. We're starting to get to where we want. Now that's why I'm saying I want to be careful with this area because right now it's pushing past this. Now if it pushes past that, right, that was like one of the areas I considered to, enter my impulsive entry. But I would rather stay away from that right now because we still have that slight bit of range that's still there with the 1675 where we could just want to reject that and gosh damn, I don't want to have a terrible impulsive entry. Just as much I don't want to have a terrible impulsive entry at 1675 because you don't want it to be too late and then it kind of pushes past that and then it just starts, coming back on you. That's always a bad feeling too, but I'd rather take that risk and take that type of loss than take a loss like this one where it's like it barely like, or if it like closes above that a little bit and it does some shit like this, ooh, that feels terrible managing to draw down at that point. So it's just more important for me to stay patient at this point in the markets. And like I said, the reason why I feel it's so important is just because we got that we start if we close right around here, there's a solid entry to take a loss off of and be like, you know, trying to figure out what maybe you didn't see. You know what I'm saying? Or what was it that you weren't understanding? Was it the higher time frames that maybe was conflicting the ideas of this buy? Something like that. But obviously you win, it's like a clear evident okay, yeah, easy. It looks very fundamental. We're breaking, you know what I'm saying, resistance, everything like that. Boom. Simple. Yep. Exactly, yep. And the second he says the confirmation once it closes, bro, this shit just comes right back down. And which shitty, bro? It's 'cause like, damn, I'm gonna have to pretty much have to close the stream, at this 9 o'clock. 'Cause at this point, like, I got my barbers at 10. If I was to enter a play at like 9 o'clock, that's like generally I'm within that play for sure by 9:30, you know. And if 9:30 ain't got nothing, well, sure as hell I can't trade the 9:30 candle 'cause that's gonna be till 10, and then I'll be late for my barbers, and my barber's gonna be pretty upset. It's a little dookie, man. Still got 9 minutes, relatively eight. We got 8 minutes left in this candle. About 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Come on, man. But freaking spot on. My God, that looks so good, bro. That looks so good. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If anybody has time to stick around on the charts though and catch this play, I mean, I feel like someone's gonna be coming up today. I feel like there's very good potential money today in the markets. I'm kind of like, damn. I mean, I'm trying to get freshened up because obviously, I'm looking a little dusty, man. I need to get my stuff, need to get lined up, and I need to get my dreads on my tips retwisted. So, I'm saying I gotta take care of myself. But I did hop on the stream late today, very irresponsible. I ended up waking up late, like around 7 o'clock. Felt terrible about it. Um, I feel terrible about it. I can't really say there's much plays to be made, other than the fact I can't lie. Right off the bat, if I would have entered the sell here, boom, it was like instant. This candle form, just shit down 30 pips. Stuff like that. Obviously, it's so risky. And like, how often does this work play out? Right. That's the most important thing I'm trying to get down. I don't want to get in plays always that are like, just buying off shit or selling off shit like this, buying off shit like this because it can get you in bad habits. And I just want to get in habits of getting in positions that are like frequently they push in that direction or they frequently move where I want them to move, right? This since it was in the range, I was just like I stayed away from it, which obviously was pretty much correct, but I mean, you can never tell fully where a candle exactly wants to push initially, but it felt right, honestly. It just felt right. I mean, everything about it looked right. And I just didn't execute, which is fine. because that no trade range is what really made me stay away from it. Because I was like, it's not worth it. Because I told myself if I took a loss on that, it's just a slap on the wrist. Because, like, I know damn well I shouldn't have done that. Or not a slap on the wrist, but it's like it's a dumbass loss. Like, damn, you shouldn't have done that shit. And that's terrible. That's a terrible fucking feeling. That's terrible. And what's more terrible is waiting around the charts all fucking morning. I'm just playing. Not really all morning. I've only been on here for like maybe an hour, but damn, it's a little frustrating. I was really looking forward to getting to a play on the stream. Win or lose, I was looking forward to do it. Just like every day I wake up, win or lose, I'm ready to trade. I love this shit. See what's happening with GJ, man. What's going on with GJ? So GJ starting to pull below. Am I gonna enter the play one to answer? I mean, if this closes like this, I just might. But it does that? No way. Hell no. Staying out of that. Because this is almost honestly starting to frustrate me looking at it. I'm just starting to look at this like, gosh, damn. Like you gold out of my face today. It looks like shit. I don't know if that bothers anybody else, bro. There's nothing else that's bothering me more when he's like in your New York session, you get consolidation, bro. That shit kills me. Or anyways, like market condition like this in general, bro. It's just very difficult to trade. Like finding entries is very, 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 very spotty. You got to be very on point with what you're doing, especially with where we're at. I mean, obviously, anybody. This is like where you catch everybody like posting good shit because I mean it's not hard necessarily. I mean it is. I'm not gonna say it's not hard. This is always difficult, but it's much easier to find a nice sell within a trending market like this than it is to fucking find a buy or sell on some shit like this. You just gotta be really on point. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie. If I don't foresee myself, and I'm not gonna force myself in any shape, way, or form to get into a play for the stream. I'm only doing it for my own personal benefits. Um, but I'm also doing it to put it out there and show the world, and what I'm saying, just develop a community behind this shit. But no matter what, um, yeah, I'm not. I'm just not trying to come off across on the stream like, oh, I'm trying to catch it. Just put a play on the stream, just cause like, nah, definitely not gonna do that. But if something puts out, then yeah, we can. I definitely want to stay on a little longer. I don't mind being maybe a little late to my barbers, but just the way everything's looking, I'm just like, nah, just don't want to enter. Like if this candle can please close above this, boom, then I'll enter, right? If it don't do that though, it's still staying within this range. Could easily reject, push back down. We could just play within this potentially all day. But I doubt it though. Something tell me like 10 a.m. is just. Something tell me 10 a.m. is gonna be the moment this move completes. Something I don't know. Something about it. 10, 11 a.m. It's like it's just that type of day. I've seen it happen before. Wouldn't surprise me it happen now. Oh. Although I am happy though every day I'm tapping in with this shit though. I missed one day. I missed Monday. Which Monday, wow, was a beautiful day to trade. But I had a doctor's appointment. Had a doctor's appointment to take my mother to. No worries. But hey, we're here. We're here Tuesday. We're here today, and we're gonna be here tomorrow. And we're Friday. Week's been going by really fast. Been just fucking living life for real. Can't complain. I mean, trying to make money every way, shape, and form, but dialing it in with a few things. I'm not spreading myself too thin. I'm laying it on thick in the areas I should, like Forex and wholesaling. And shout out to Butcher, and I already laid that down thick. If anybody know and someone's new on the stream, that's what I do. Pretty much, pretty much what I really did. It's like my main profession at one point. Basically, was just butchering, being a butcher. Um, and yeah, I pretty much do it on the side now, and I'm focusing on my wholesaling business for real estate. And I do this every single morning. And I'm trying to grow my channel, grow the account, and build more capital as I make more wholesale deals. With wholesale deals, I'll just invest my money into Forex and keep growing the capital. But I definitely I want to show the growth of a small account as well. Feel like it would be inspiring to anybody that's new to trading, anybody, because it's more manageable to throw in like $2,000 than it is to have like 10, 15, 20, something like that. So yeah, boys and girls, I'm just gonna hop off on the stream at this point. I'm not seeing price really do anything special at this point. We're just ranging. Yeah, we're just ranging, ladies and gentlemen. So I think I'm just gonna save the profits for tomorrow, save the positions, look to scale in tomorrow, and have a good session with everybody. Thank you for whoever tapped in through my Instagram. Thank you for whoever tapped in through my Twitter, and thank you for whoever tapped in simply through YouTube. I appreciate everybody who came onto the stream today. Dropped a like. I appreciate everybody who came in. Thank you, Mario, for coming in. Um, Dropping your 2 cents, just tapping in with the chat, man. I really love to see it. Um, I appreciate it more than you know. When the time comes and everything like that, and this keeps growing, I'll never forget the people that always, what I'm saying, support me since the beginning. So. Always really appreciate that. I'm gonna do that special giveaway type stuff. I'm trying to be that YouTuber kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be that type of stuff where I give like giveaways and stuff like that. But it's all gonna come within time. Um, just gonna keep growing the community and everything like that. So looking forward to see you guys tomorrow. Um, I gotta be here 6 a.m. sharp. I've been slacking this week, especially with getting on here 6 a.m. on time. Um, been good with the discipline, making sure I'm here every day, but been very bad with my discipline in regards to being here 6 a.m. sharp every day. Looking forward to starting to do that. Tomorrow's another day. We got take a look at our for Thursday. We have core price index and unemployment claims 7:30 tomorrow. So that's almost a better time to trade. PPI really didn't do shit today. We do have FOMC 1 o'clock today, which honestly could be the what's gonna be the main move. I mean, like I said, 10 o'clock could really bring a good move. I don't know. 1 o'clock is another time. FOMC generally does pretty well, so that's probably what's gonna happen today. Is gonna be FOMC 1 o'clock. Um, yeah. You guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow for core price index and unemployment